Shalom, shalom. With the real Hebrew Israelites coming in week in, week out. Prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. Want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well. And to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. And to the few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. This is Brother Kanasala from GMS Chicago, coming to you again through the Spirit, hopefully to edify the body of Israel, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the true Hebrew Israelites by blood, all right? The true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is Brother Kanasala from GMS Chicago, and basically, don't follow the ways of these heathens. All right, we're going to jump straight into it. This Colossians 2 and 8. It said, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after HaMashiach. One of the biggest things in this world is following these holidays, so-called, you know what I'm saying? Which every single holiday that you can think of goes back to some paganistic day, you know? It goes back to one of the false gods, which the Bible speaks against, all right? You're not supposed to have any other gods before him, all right? You're supposed to worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in spirit and truth, all right? Just like one of the biggest holidays is Christmas, all right? Which is a pagan Roman winter solstice festival. All right, what they did was human sacrifice, widespread intoxication, going from house to house, singing naked. You can look all these things up, you know. Consuming human-shaped biscuits, you know. And in the 4th century, Catholicism, so like I can't really speak today. Catholicism, where Christianity come from, you know, took in the holiday hoping to take in the pagan masses and promise them they can continue practicing their festivals as Christians, which is so bugged out. You're not supposed to do that, you know. So you're mixing like Christians, they're mixing, you know, some paganistic traditions and mixing it with Christianity. Mixing it with the scriptures. That's going off. You know, mixing the truth with a lie is still a lie. Okay? You're supposed to keep that stuff separate, man. Oil and water separate, man. Let them heathens do their thing and stuff like that. They're gonna get what's coming to them. Alright? And us as Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we supposed to go straight, like, stay away from that. Alright? Then, this is Deuteronomy 12 and 28. It says, observe and hear all these words, which I command thee, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee forever. Alright? So what are we supposed to do? Follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability and teach it to our children and so on and so forth. And we follow it forever, you know? When thou doest that which is good and right in the sight of Yahweh thy power, when Yahweh thy power shall cut off the nations from before thee, all right, whether thou goest to possess them, all right. So I'm gonna put them Put these nations' faces in the dirt, man. Alright? And thou succeedest them and dwellest in their land. Alright? So, hey, the Lord got us, man. You know what I'm saying? But we messed up. We start following after the heathen. And what happened? All the curses came upon us according to Deuteronomy 28:15 all the way through 68, which I'm going to get in a sec. Alright? It said, take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them. So don't fall into their trap by following after them and their traditions, man. After that, they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods. You following after their gods by following celebrating their holidays, man. Seeing how did these nations serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise. Can't be doing that. Thou shalt not do so unto Yahweh thy power, for every abomination to Yahweh which he hateth have they done unto their gods, for even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods. Sacrifice, man, human sacrifice. What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto nor diminish from it. Just do what Yahweh says. Don't add anything. Don't diminish. Point blank period. Alright? This is Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For, here we go, this is going into the biggest holiday they have. For one cutteth the tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold, like a Christmas tree with ornaments, right? They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not, right? Not supposed to do that. Not supposed to follow that stuff. It said, learn not the way of the heathen. And that's the way of the heathen. Do your research on every single holiday, man. We have holy days, all right? Not this holiday stuff. There's a difference. Basically, don't follow these other nations, man. Hey, with that, hopefully this is edifying. Until next time, shalom and a ball.